From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Xavier Worthy, 73 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener.
We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going to run again here with Pollard. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
In motion left is Wilson. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Attack! Yellow! Hey, yellow, hey, go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5.
Mahomes going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you look at the list of cities that most people thought were likely to entertain taking on a relocated NFL franchise. London was likely at the top of the list, but this city, Paris, hosting the 2024 games. They have the infrastructure. The fan base is coming along, and it's going to be interesting to watch how this team is received here in the French capital. So far, the early returns, excellent.
Omaha.
Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is DJ Chark. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. 43.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saquon Barkley, 32 yards.
And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Next to score, Steelers 17, Riverhawks nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. Being chased out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, 49 yards.
And the Riverhogs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
Lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
After 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Steelers.
Hey, 43.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, 43, 15.
Barkley again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saquon Barkley Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 3rd down and 6.
A 2-yard pickup.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
Murray now. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Close. Hey,
Murray now to throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Murray changing the play.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Here's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, shit.
Now Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Kayvon Thibodeau
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Murray.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! George Kittle, 45 yards.
And the Riverhawks get a bit closer. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat.
There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Xavier Worthy.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Here's Murray. He's got the connection to Moore.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On play action, it's Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devontae Smith, as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Omaha.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Come back. 2-2.
A final shot before half for Murray.
That is incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Murray.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
13 yards. That's good. 4A.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And Jones will go in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And it's a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Riverhogs are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
2-2.
And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. That's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Yellow.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Xavier Legette.
53 yards.
And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
6 yards. And Harris.
Shoot.
First down.
2.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
That's good. For Harris. First down. Go. 1st and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now this time, Murray to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Hey, easy, quiver.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
23. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with White. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Steps away to his left. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And this will be caught at the 30. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. To throw, it's Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Now 2nd and goal.
What you got?
Murray now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Mahomes to throw once more. Out to his left.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep.
This is caught at the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. Down the right sideline.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Murray going to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Here's Murray. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll run with Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Murray under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is right through. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Murray, one final try. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here